I get lost inside my thoughts, and when I start to think, oh, the Tahoe closest starts to end up on the brink. I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep, I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone clipped my wings. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop?
Hello, my name is Kara and welcome to my channel. Today's video is just a bedroom organization video. I basically just went through and cleaned the room and put the clothes away and then donated some clothes and organized my closet. I like watching this stuff for motivation and it's just very exciting. So I hope you enjoy the video. If you like it, like and subscribe. If you don't, feel free to downvote, and yeah, let's get into it. So I'm just going to start off by picking up some things on our bureaus. We have a couple of glasses of water from when we go to bed at night, and I'm just going to put them all together and use them to water the plants in the room.
I forgive the pain you gave to me so long ago. Sleepless nights I laid awake just.
Now that I've done that, I'm just going to take these glasses and put them in the hallway so I can bring them downstairs later. I don't know about you, but I have to listen to something while I'm doing laundry or cleaning up, so I'm just putting on some music to listen to while I do this. Just makes the time go by a little bit faster.
I can't see the ground.
Now I'm just going to strip the bed and wash the sheets. I do the pillowcases at least twice a week, and then usually the regular sheets once a week. So I'm going to be washing my sheet and the mattress protector just because I like to do a bunch of whites together, because then I can put bleach in with them and I don't feel like I'm just wasting a bunch of water. So I'm doing all of that. I also saw someone else's video, they vacuumed their bed, and I realized I hadn't done that in a really long time, so I went ahead and did that.
My love, I'm gone, I need to be strong. The darkness had tried to swallow me. Some days I fall, but I hear your call. I pray I don't hit the ground. Gravity. Gravity.
And now I'm just going to dump all my laundry that I haven't folded and put it on the bed so I can get at it and get working. I usually try to make little piles of everything that I need in specific places it needs to go, so if anything needs to go downstairs, I'll have a basket specifically for it.
And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you, baby, up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our clouds when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked.
So I actually went ahead and folded a bunch of laundry a couple nights ago but didn't finish, so this is some of what's left over, and I'm just making little piles on the bed. That basket there is going to be for everything that needs to go downstairs, such as towels and blankets and all that jazz.
'Cause you got me.
For this big white comforter here, I'm going to fold it and put it away for the time being. I keep a laundry basket in the corner of the room at all times just to put any pillows or anything that I don't want touching the ground on if it can't be on the bed. This one I need to depill it later. It has a bunch of little fluffies that are stuck to it because it's been used so much, so I'm just putting it away until it can get to that.
Will turn without us, and I'll be killing time.
So for bathroom towels, I like to fold them and then roll them. They're just easier to fit in the closet that way, and they're a little bit more compact. I can never get them to look pretty when you fold them in half and then into the little 3 pieces and they sit there all nice. So this is just easier for me. Anything that needs to be hung up, I'm just taking it and throwing it in a basket, and I'll be dealing with it later. I have a full basket already from when I did laundry a couple nights ago and I never hung it up.
We lost our minds in the darkness of night. We live to die. We lose our souls every day. We lost our minds. We don't remember what's wrong and what's right. What's right. The world is dead but we stay. 'Cause we are born as living fights. We live to die. We live to die. Surrounded by the night, we live to die. We are shadows in the neon light. We are shadows in the neon light.
So everything is in piles now, so I'm just going to put everything away and just take these little piles and put them in different places as need be. I had a bunch of underwear and bras that I was keeping in that bureau, and I decided to move it just because it didn't make sense where it was, and it was kind of more inconvenient to get it there. I'll just have to find a new use for that bureau, for something that'll actually be functional in that space. So now I'm just going to grab a bunch of hangers and put them on the bed. I am now going to hang up all the clothes that I had put in that basket before. I'm going to make a pile for myself and for my husband, so once the piles are all done, I can easily just move them into the closet.
We are just shadows. It's supposed to be that we die. It doesn't matter if there is no light anymore, no light anymore. 'Cause we are born as living fights. We live to die. We live to die. And we surrounded by the night. We live to die. We are shadows in the neon light. We are shadows in the neon light. We are shadows in the neon. We are
Now I'm just moving everything into chunks into the closet. This is the fastest way I find of doing it, and it just makes everything easier, more compartmentalized. And now the big thing I have left is a bunch of socks, so I'm just trying to find the pairs and match them together, and then I'll put them away. And now I'm just going to spray the bed with a mixture of essential oils, water, and hydrogen peroxide. I haven't had any issues with my bed with the hydrogen peroxide. I just like it because it's a disinfectant. And now I have all my bins of stuff that needs to go downstairs, so I'm just putting them in the hallway so I can bring them down later. And I'm off to depilling the blanket. So this is my depiller. I got it on Amazon for I think $15, and I love it. So I basically just did this because there's a bunch of pills, which you can see in this picture on the blanket. It's basically just because they've been washed and used, and it drives me nuts. So I just went through and used this little doodad on it, and it works really well.
I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone.
So with the depiller, I basically just run it over the areas with the pills, and I usually do a bunch of different directions, and depending on the fabric, I can either go like kind of rough on it or not. With this one, I was pushing down pretty hard and doing different ways, so vertical, horizontal, circles, and it worked really well. As you can see here, it got rid of it all. I like having a depiller because it means that I can keep my stuff for much longer and have it look nice for much longer, so I'm not wasting any money going and buying new blankets and all that stuff. And here you can see a bunch of the lint that I collected. I actually got 3 full things of this that came off the top of it. So that was pretty gross, and I'm glad I did it. To be fair, this is pretty anal retentive of me to do. Like, this isn't something that you have to do to clean your room. I was just looking at it and I wanted to do it, so I figured I'd just go ahead and make it happen.
On my own, I don't know why. She told me it's not your fault, but you don't realize that I never wonder what's the truth in your eyes. There's a light that makes me blush. I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate to pull me back, 'cause I won't be
And now that I'm done deep pilling that, I'm just going to put it away for the moment and dust the bed and the bureaus.
Now you know why I had to go, I had to go. I still love you. I hope you know, I hope you know. Can't deny the truth. We were never meant to be. Sorry I had to leave. Oh, yeah.
Now I'm just going to vacuum the room quickly. The vacuum is about to die, so I won't be able to do the whole room, but something's better than nothing. Now I'm going to go through my closet and donate some items that I don't need anymore. Some of it I'm going to try and sell on Poshmark, and some of it I'm just going to give to a Goodwill or the local thrift store near me. I'm trying to go through and pick out stuff that either I've had for a long time and don't really wear anymore, or stuff that just doesn't look that good on me. I recently watched 2 videos from, I think it's Alexandra's Girly Talk, and it was how to dress better and the Art of Color. I think that was the name of the videos. And they were very informative on like the different colors that look good on people and shapes and styles. So I think I have a better idea now of like what I want to do. A lot of this clothes I've had either since high school or I previously thrifted, so it's not like I spent a ton of money on a lot of these things. So just going through and picking out the stuff that I don't wear and don't want. I'm also going to go through some of my husband's clothes, basically just some khakis I know he hasn't worn in 2 years and that kind of stuff. And now I'm just taking some stuff that's definitely winter oriented and I'm going to put it in a different closet. We have these closets outside of the bedrooms upstairs and I use it for shoes I don't wear very often and like winter coats and stuff like that. So I'm just going to put all of that stuff in there and then I'm going to come through and vacuum the closet. I put one of those like sticky button lights on the roof of the closet and it fell down and a bunch of that plaster kind of just ended up on the ground, so it was due for a vacuuming. And finally, I'm just going to organize this top portion up here. I have a bunch of like beach towels that I never use. So I'm just going to donate those and then I'm going to organize the belts and the pants into neater piles and just make it look nice. There's a bunch of stuff up here as well that hasn't been worn in forever, so I'm just going to donate that as well.
If you don't believe, don't you be like that, I will love you forever. If you don't believe in me, yeah.
You could be with anyone, I could be with anyone. You're here with me, you're here with me. You could be around, but
You could be with anyone, yeah, I could be with anyone. You're here with me, you're here with me. You could be around, but
So as you can see, I have decluttered a lot. That's Zach. Hi. And it just looks much nicer, and there's a lot more room in here. And then just doing the final vacuum through.
I will love you endlessly if you don't believe in me.
And now I'm all done. Look how pretty and clean it is. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked the video today. If you liked it, like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.